So this is my V1 split. Oh, yeah. Wanted to give me my own thoughts on Split in 2017 and so here is this. Okay, this is actually a good movie. So movie is well acted and surprisingly very surprised. And the movie opens up with this family driving this girl home after this girl's birthday party, and three of these girls get kidnapped by this guy who we learn is a bit of an obsessive clean freak. And they wake up in this room together, and confused what's going on, and this guy just comes in and he says, I chose you, and then she's back in the room again, and he has this upset look on his face, and she says how he asked for he said how she said how he wanted me to dance for him. So we supposedly meet Barry at his therapy session, who him or one of his other personalities, we never really find out in this movie, emailed and keeps on emailing the doctor, the psychiatrist, and Barry, I noticed when I saw this film, he is acting a bit out of character. I kind of figure out that's not really Barry when I first saw this film. That is one of his other personalities that's pretend to be him. And it is. It's the one that, it's Hector, the one that kidnapped the girls, that has pretend to be him, pretend to be him. For 4 years apparently. we find out we meet Barry at the end of the movie. And it's a bit of a twist. So Barry sings his 2014, and so yeah. So that's a long time. So anyway, each girl tries to escape, but two of them end up in closets. The other one just ends up being back in the room, and we meet the other personalities, Hector, which is he's 9 years old. And Rachel, I think is her name, who yeah, so anyway, the therapist figure out that it's not Barry the second time he comes to the therapy section in this movie. Because he keeps on trying saying that he's feeling overwhelmed. He's just going to keep on feeling overwhelmed. And she doesn't really buy it because sun's off, and she said her theory's right. It really was Hector. Because he walked through the garbage while most people would just walk around it. And wondering if it was Hector up to, or if it's Rachel that's pulling up his strings. And the first girl tries to escape by going through this vent, and after our second main character, tricks Edward, and by lying to him, and when Ed was about to come back in the room, he was wondering what they're doing there, and they said they're naked, and one of the girls says they're naked, and he doesn't really take that as an answer. Apparently, not. And so I kind of just woke up, so I'm a little tired. So Anyway, his other personality comes out Hector, who sees that all the girls made a mess of their clothes, so he asks them to take off their shirts and so he can clean them. And he also says that Rachel's reminding me and why you're here, and that he's not allowed to touch them. So he gives them some clean supplies for the bathroom, and so the other girl tries escaping again while Rachel's making sandwiches. She, of course, fails, attempting, and we learn that our main character is a bit of a hunter. When hunting season with her dad and uncle, and had a played animal with her uncle, and had uncle had the played animal naked, and it's kind of easily hinted at that they had sex together, and her father dies of a heart attack, and then her uncle is now responsible for her, and she's now in his custody. And throughout the film, they talk about the beast, how can climb. His therapist doesn't believe in the beast. I believe this is his 24th personality, and Hector lies to saying he never seen the beast before. And when she talks to Hector for real for the first time, it was stop pretending to be Barry. And she's really pleased to meet him. And Hector feels the same way too. And so anyway, the part of this how he can climb walls like the greatest mountain climber, and has skin like a rhinoceros, thick like a rhinoceros, and was his strength like a rhinoceros. Anyway, when she gets another email, she comes to his their place. I say there because he has 23 personalities, because we find out he has 23 personalities by the doctor, his psychiatric therapist in the movie. nothing really feels forced in the movie, which is good. Oh, and there's also a cameo by M. Night Shyamalan, but that's not bad either because he actually, for once, does actually a good job, decent job acting, does a good job acting in his cameos, and he does such a good job. I kind of forgot that, didn't realize it was him until, uh, till, I don't know, 5 seconds, what, 2 seconds later? Anyway, yeah, so that's good. And the color green looks beautiful. And anyway, he tells her the truth that he has met the Beast before, and he says he's bigger than me, and I'm the biggest one there is. He's muscular, tall, has long fingers, and he says the same thing you say, that we're extraordinary. And she believes in it, and she says, I'm really happy that you're open up to this, to open up and talking about this. And he says, you asked me, and Hector says, you asked me who I am supposed to meet tonight. It's him. Him I'm supposed to meet tonight. So she asks to use her bathroom, his bathroom, and she finds the other two girls that he put in the closet, and finds them out, and she's horrified, and she realizes how vicious and how horrifying his 24th identity is, and how extraordinary. She tries to talk some sense in the head, but Hector's a little disappointed she feels that way, so he gasses her and puts her in a room, and she writes something down while the girls are trying to break free, and a main girl is watching videos while trying to break free, and videos, in this video of Barry playing, he actually turns out he knew that something odd was happening to him, and the others are obsessed with the Beast and what the Beast can do. And he didn't really want to tell his therapist because she figured she would worry, and figured she's not so nice lady. Wow, this is all happening when the Beast comes out, and it's really freaking epic. So we see the Beast is really, really fast, like really fast. He runs very fast and goes home and jumps over the fence, and so he kills the two girls and eats one of them, and that's when our main girl sees the beast, and and then she finds out that he killed that she killed the old lady when she sees the old lady's body on the ground, which is his therapist, and the therapist tried to stab the beast, but the knife just broke because his skin is so thick, and is because his skin's thick like a rhinoceros. But it is a rhinoceros. His skin thick. And he actually just broke her ribs by holding her and squeezing her tight. And our main girl says this thing that brings back Barry back. And Barry is all confused and asked if he heard them, and asks who killed her. His therapist, and he says you, and he's like, oh my god. And he says, there's a gun I bought. Right? He tells her where it is, and he tells her to kill me. And then Edward comes out, says, wait, he can't hear me out. Oh, don't kill us, so he can't hear me out. He says, oh boy, my other personality, you tough crowd. And he says, I'm sorry, sweet, my name's Barry. Anyway, my name's Barry. And because she knew it was Edward because he says you shouldn't have played with the radio. After Edward kind of strangles Barry unconsciously, and Barry's not Barry, he's Edward, and this little plot thing where she tried playing with the radio to get help, but it was radio. Well, after he showed off his dance moves in his room, and after she discovered his window's a fake window and this is not a real window, so she can't escape, and Edward figures her out, and then his other persona, Jules, brings her to her room, Anyway, so now let's go that far. Part of the movie. Then you're just as scared like they said you would be of us. And then Jules comes out and he tries calling Barry back out, Betty can't hear you, but you're welcome to try. We put him asleep for. Oh, we put him really good. We put him out really good. So I don't know if he's sleeping or did he kill Barry, but I think they might have killed Barry. It's a little unclear, that part. So anyway, the beast comes back out and she loads up the gun while the beast is chasing her. And the beast is saying, "The unbroken must be punished. They don't deserve to live." Barry is human. Can't you see I am more than a man? And she keeps on trying to shoot at him. And she locks herself in this prison bar cell with the gun in her hand, and he gnawing her leg a bit, and her shirt's all ripped up. Not really clear how it got all ripped up, but anyway, it's very interesting. So he like bends the bars while she shoots at him, and she runs out of bullets. I guess because she doesn't shoot him when he's bending, after he bends the bars at a certain point. And it doesn't do anything to him, it doesn't go through. And it just kind of knocks him down a bit, and I guess right back up, and so he sees the scars on her body and discovers that she's different from the other because she is broken, and he says, "The broken are the more